Welcome to the very first episode of Adventure Girls Garage. This is a series all about getting to know your car, from essential parts to simple mods that make every trip safer and easier. Today we are starting with recovery points. These ones are from Road Safe 4-wheel drive. I ordered them through North Vic 4x4, and a huge shout out to Peter. He's got a heap of knowledge and always points me in the right direction. So recovery points normally come in yellow, but I'm painting mine pink to match the rest of my car. So the first step is Scotch-Brite and 180 grit sandpaper to scuff the surface so the paint sticks properly. Next, I hang them up on chain and wire for a clean finish and easy drying spot. Then I hit them with the wax and grease remover. Just don't touch the surface again once it's clean. So make sure you shake the can and spray in even coats. While I'm painting, here's the big thing. Rated recovery points aren't just a fashion mod, they are very essential. Whether it's mud, sand, or helping a mate, they make recovery safe. And you know what the best part is? You can customize them however you like. Pink, purple, teal, camo, whatever. It's your car, and if anyone judges you, well, they're probably just jealous that they didn't think of it first. So while the paint is drying, let's look at how they mount. On my particular bull bar, I loosened these bolts so the recovery point bolts line up. Some nuts are welded into the chassis, and the kit gives you a clever way to fix the rest. In this particular kit, you get 3 bolts and 3 nuts welded to wire tails so that you can feed them down the chassis. I've sprayed a little WD-40 in the holes to make it easier for the new bolts to thread in. The first side was super easy because this is the one where the nuts are already in the chassis. So we put the recovery points in, put the bolts in, got the spanner on, and we did it up nice and tight. If you need an extra bit of leverage, hook another spanner onto the end and give it some muscle, just like this. Now for the tricky part, feeding the wire-tailed nuts through the chassis and lining them up. Definitely easier with 2 people. Once they are tightened, just snap the wire tails off and you are all done. This is very tedious and can be quite frustrating, but once you get the hang of it, it is actually pretty easy and the rest go in very simple. Now, once you finish this, make sure you go through and tighten all of the nuts that you have loosened on your bull bar. And once you've done that, you have installed some rated recovery points. So this footage is from Creek to Coast, and it shows exactly why recovery points matter. My car's front points were used with a recovery hitch, which was on Kylie's 4-wheel drive. We used a snatch strap with a dampener blanket over it, so if it ever snapped, the blanket drops the energy safely. And here is another recovery, a double pull setup. Front points on one car, snap strap in the middle, recovery hitch on the rear of another car. It is safe and strong. Here's a very important tip. Never ever recover off a tow ball. They can shear and become deadly projectiles. Instead, pull the pin, remove the tow ball, and slide in a rated recovery hitch. Supercheap sell them for about $60. If you've already got a tow bar, that's all you need. Recovery gear isn't just for hardcore tracks. Even on the beach, you can get bogged fast. Just one rated point, even a hitch, can be the difference between stuck and safe. And again, you can even customize your recovery hitch like this. And again, here is a recovery in deep mud where a hitch saved the day. Simple, affordable, and life-saving. Now, before we wrap up, let's clear up one of the biggest mistakes people make. These here are your factory tie-down points. They're welded or even bolted on from factory so the car can be strapped down for transport, like on a truck or on the ship. These are not designed for recoveries. If you hook a snatch strap or a winch to these, they can bend, snap, or even shear off completely, turning into a dangerous flying metal object. Now, compare that to a rated recovery point. These are engineered to bolt directly to your chassis, tested to handle the shock loads of recoveries, and stamped or sold as rated recovery gear. So here is the golden rule. Use only rated recovery points or a recovery hitch and never use the stock tie-down points. It's a simple swap that keeps you and everyone around you safe. That is episode 1 of Adventure Girls Garage. Front and rear recovery points plus a tow hitch should be your first essential mod, because adventures should always be fun, not dangerous.